I'm having a very difficult time thinking of what to talk about. I have so many miscellaneous ideas throughout my phone. Um, Very disorganized. I'm, in general, a very organized person, but mentally, when it comes to things having to do with the ideas that I have, they're very much just like stored in the front end of my brain, and I can easily talk about it with people that I care about. Over time, I'm sure it's going to be easier to talk about it on here, but it's still very difficult and still very confusing on how to talk to myself, essentially. Yeah, I'm in the car right now. Man, I mean, I got rid of 3 of my lists. Either updated them, I sent ones that were complete to myself, but the ones I had to be caught up with, that I constantly have to add to, they're still not done. There's one that's just like, it takes like a minute to scroll through, even if I'm going really fast. And because it's so difficult, it makes me not want to, deal with it. Is this like slipping very slightly? Yeah, if it falls, I guess it's slipping very slightly. All over the place. Very easily forget phrases or words. But I'm still doing this. And like I said, I have a bunch of ideas. Yesterday's one was essentially one of my ideas, but it's really like broken. It's not complete. So I'll be redoing that eventually. I'm not gonna like replace anything, but just to show that I'm making progress. I'm gonna keep going. But yeah, easily forgetting words, easily forgetting phrases or things that I want to talk about or do. That's why I've always had these lists so that I could remove things from my brain and store it somewhere else and work on things over time. Just got a little bit out of hand, and I'm getting there. I just have to be patient and vigilant, perseverant. Like, yeah. There's really only a handful of things in my mind at the moment, but it's still very difficult to process some of it. Some of it's very emotional. Um, some of it's extremely complex. And I'm an extremely open person. I'll talk with anybody about anything, but it's very difficult to talk with myself about things because I just think to myself, and I function very well in my own head, and I'm good at talking to people or with people, but talking to myself outside is just not consistent. Like, I'm reading a book, on the inside I'm going through it, reading fast, processing what's going on, then I read it out loud. I most likely will still process what's going on, but it doesn't feel the same as in my head. Like, I have like a narration or string of consciousness that makes sense for what I'm reading. And it's like through, it doesn't matter. I have very many ideas, and today I got back very late. This still might be the best setup. I really don't know if this is too close to the camera or if the dark stuff is too much, or if I look like a crazy person sitting in the dark. I don't really know. It doesn't really matter. Sometimes I like sitting at a table and talking. Other times I like to walk. Other times I like to sit in the car. So maybe I'll rotate between those three. I think it'd be really cool to do Like, I want this to be vlog style and showing, like, the difficulties daily with, like, mental things going on, emotional things going on, and how I process what goes on in the world and what I do to make things easier for myself. I think it is slipping, is it? But I have a significant amount of ways that I min-max everything. Literally, like my socks. I could do a whole video on my socks. The left sock is black, the right sock is gray, because black has an L in it for left, gray has a right R in it for right. Don't have to think about it. I have very similar clothes that I wear all the time. Don't have to think about it. I either wear a hat or I don't. Don't think about it. I know what I like to eat at the grocery store so I can be healthy and meet all my nutritional needs, macro, micro, and vitamins and minerals. Don't have to think about it. I spend $20 at the gas station every time. Don't care what the gas prices are ever. Don't have to think about it. I already overthink so many different things and overprocess, like, everything, especially when it has to do with people that I care about or trying to help them or trying to think through something for somebody. Luckily, I'm not, like, trying to figure anything out right now, because what would happen? A trichotillomania will kick in, and then I'll start pulling and stuff. I've had hundreds of ideas for this stuff. I'm learning more and more. I'm doing more and more. Every single day I'm better. But these lists, like, make me feel like I'm all over the place. Is it slipping every time? I can't tell. Now it seems like it is. Oh, there's my thumb. It's slipping and then stopped. Whatever. I've done this since 2022. Goodness gracious. What do? Do I put it here? That's fine. It's near halfway through 2026. I was very on top of it. The end of 2022, almost the entire year of 2023, and partway through 2024, probably half a year. So I've been doing this for like 2 years where I was on it really well. I had some of these lists for over a decade. Got on top of it, had work under control, had money under control, had physicality stuff under control. Then when I started to lose, like, certain things with energy and everything else, it went back out. But I know, like, this is what I need to be doing. At the same time, I know the list stuff is what I need to be doing. And at the same time, I know hanging with the cats, hanging with my mom, hanging with my sisters, hanging with people that I care about and love, that's also extremely important. So, like, social, medical and physical, emotional, mental, reading, hobbies, whatever. There's a tier list. Is it slipping again? I can't even tell. There's a tier list, but if I was on top of my lists that are all scattered, this would be significantly easier. The thing is, though, I always put barricades for myself. Like, boundaries are really good in relationships and stuff, right? Or things that you know are core to you. So you keep those boundaries for yourself and for others to protect them, to be caring towards yourself. But what am I trying to say? Lost my train of thought. Just not processing what's going on as I'm talking. And I do kind of like this setting a little bit more. Maybe just because I don't have to pay attention as much to lighting and stuff. I put boundaries for myself with these barricades, with these lists. I should not be. The reason is because I want to show what I'm doing to progress. I can't show the stuff in the past, but I can talk about it. Can't show the stuff that I want for the future, but I can talk about it. But the things here right now that I have on the list should be going through, and I want them to be a part of this, what I'm doing right now. Because just doing it on my own, it's going to stay with me, and that's fine, but I think that is very applicable to people's lives and very relatable, and I need to do it. Do it. Some of it on my own. I did 3 yesterday. I go into detail about what they're all about and how I process through them. I might have to do like multiple videos a day to do that, to make it make sense so that I can still work on them while recording stuff. I'll figure it out. But thanks for listening.